Okay, this is it, day one. I've decided to challenge myself to pitch a new virtual reality idea every day for the next 30 days. And today is day one. Ta-da! And my idea is Spy vs. Spy. Um, if you don't know what Spy vs. Spy is, it's an old school magazine cartoon where there was these two dudes and they'll set up traps and kill each other. I used to play some of the older school video games around it. Where I think Spy vs Spy or something inspired by Spy vs Spy would be awesome in a VR world is that you can have it as multiplayer and everything's better multiplayer. And the way it would work is your two heroes or spies cannot kill each other with guns or knives or anything like that. The only way you can kill each other is through traps that you set in this virtual building or virtual office or wherever their environment is. And imagine all the environments will be just kind of common office environments with no printers, machines, like bookcases, just ordinary stuff. And the way it would work is each spy will need to be able to get to a certain objective to win the game the fastest, but the goal would be to stop the other spy. So you can't directly kill them. So the way you would do is be either slow them down by putting these traps around, which could be, stringing two things together. If they walk over it, something falls over. But this is where virtual reality kicks in, right? So you'll be able to manipulate real world items or virtual items to set these traps up. Think about it as if you're setting up a prank back when you're a kid, where you'll put a glass of water on top of a door. When they move the door, that thing will fall on them and wet them or slow them down. Imagine sticking a whole lot of crap around on top of a bookcase so that if they go to move something, it knocks everything down and it falls all over them. And I imagine the type of traps pieces that you get at the start of the game, again, it'll have to be all balanced. It would be things, again, practical. String or wire to make things like pull on a door and knock something over. A spring to make something bounce. Um, Maybe even being able to loosen things like a screwdriver might be a cool idea, where you can loosen hinges so when you kind of pull the door it falls off and falls onto you, or you can like maybe break a door handle so it doesn't work, so you have to find another way around. So ultimately you're going around manipulating the physical environment to slow them down, set up some traps, but just think about how hilarious these traps would be, especially if you can kind of freak them out or surprise them or make loud noises. Like, so there's even like a surround sound type of thing. um, be kind of interesting because you can have levels where you can have kind of random things in there lurking around, maybe a random crazed robot or something like that, where you would also have to use that and use your traps um, to deflect it away from you as you're looking for your documents. And it may not even be just two people. Just imagine you could have six of these crazy spies running around this building setting up crazy traps, not actually being able to physically harm each other directly because it's some sort of spy law. Anywho, that's my first pitch. I think a game like Spy vs. Spy will work great in virtual reality. I love the idea around physical traps and having to be aware of your environment, utilizing all of VR. That's my first pitch. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.